The other interesting thing which is happening, especially right now in the United States Senate, is Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, is being questioned by the entire Senate committee on two very important aspects of Facebook and social media in general, which is false news and an individual's right to privacy. Now, we know that Facebook has become a giant over a period of more than a decade that it's been operational from 2004. And Zuckerberg and Facebook combined now have more than 2 billion active users of Facebook, which is almost one third of the world is on Facebook. This has incredibly grown in terms of wealth, in terms of connectivity, and in terms of how we look at life and how we interact with each other in life. It is tearing down social fabrics and the way we interact with each other. As you can imagine, because of social media, most of us are concentrating our lives in the palm where we have the mobile phone. And slowly and gradually, all of us are becoming more and more individualistic. These are the kind of issues which were raised in the Senate hearing that Zuckerberg attended, which has been going on for the past week or so. And the Senate basically had two questions: that they do not want to regulate Facebook, but the way things are going, with privacy, we had recently the Cambridge Analytica data breach, where Cambridge Analytica, which is a company which uses data mining techniques to help politicians win political elections, or influence a certain section of society for political gain by using data, had stolen 87 million user data of Americans. And this was one of the biggest data breaches that happened. And issues like an individual's right to privacy were raised because people are saying, look, boss, Facebook is like J. Edgar Hoover, it's spying on me. If it can read each and every conversation that I send to my friends, it knows whether I have girlfriends or mistresses apart from the family life that I project. It knows what hotels I eat in. It knows what flights I take. It knows what my tastes are, what my interests are, what is my psychological profile. So more or less, Facebook has become so powerful as a data analytical tool or the data mining tool that today Americans feel threatened. And that is why the Senate was brought in to try and regulate it. The second most disturbing kind of feature which has come out of this great magical revolution that Facebook started is false news and false propaganda, which is being spread all across the world by various sections who do not conform to each other's ideologies and belief. I mean, the Trump camp used it against Hillary, the Hillary used it against Trump, and so on and so forth. So these are the issues that were raised today. Zuckerberg was very clear that there are certain things which are a definite no-no as content in Facebook, and they have definite content guidelines for that. One is nudity, one is drug trafficking, one is terrorist activity. If it's being used for terrorist activity, your account will be blocked. Hate speech against minorities, all these things are a definite no-no, and Facebook has more than 20,000 content evaluators across the world who are scanning content, and if they find this content does not meet their guidelines, it will be removed, your account will be blocked, you will not be allowed to come on Facebook again. So I guess it was a very interesting tete-a-tete that happened between the Congress and Zuckerberg. But Zuckerberg came out very confident from the hearing, and I think Facebook will probably keep chugging along. It's made $40 billion of profit last year, and it will do phenomenally well the next year too. So this is Anuj Tikku signing off for Tikku's Travelthon.in, the latest from Silicon Valley, only on Blogging for Gold.